Hey, what's going on? I'm Alex Roy from Sparks the Rescue, and you're watching the Vinnie Langdon Show.
So for my fans who never even heard of your band, they probably heard your Lady Antebellum beautiful cover, but they don't know anything else about the band. Fill us in, man.
All right, so we're a band, Sparks the Rescue. We're all from New England. I'm from Maine. We started about 2005, right out of high school, and we've just been playing and touring. We just got off tour with a band called Drugs, which did a full U.S. Now we're direct supporting the Red Jumpsuit Tour, which is awesome. And it's great to be out in Cali. I mean, we're from the East Coast, so it's always amazing to travel out here and play shows and have kids like sing along and know the words. It always like blows my mind.
Yeah. You're like, hey, I wrote this in my bedroom. How come these kids know it? Whoa,
it's crazy. It's awesome. It's a great feeling.
That's awesome. So when you do get back home after a long tour, I mean, it does take time getting used to. You're in a bed. You're all crinkled up.
Beds are weird for me. Like I'm so used to sleeping on floors, and like the van benches. No, but I love getting home, and just like being home is amazing because you get to be with your family, your friends from home that like just know you, and like I love traveling around is awesome as well. Get to meet new people, but being home, there's nothing like being home.
Yeah.
Get to eat at my favorite like spots, go to Mulligan's, get a dinner.
There we go.
Probably don't know where that is. It's in Biddeford, Maine, but check it out. Under $5 meals all day long, every day. It's awesome.
That's awesome. So growing up in Sparks the Rescue, you guys have played a lot of shows. You guys been all over.
Yeah.
Played a lot of music festivals. And what has been your favorite?
My favorite tour ever? Probably just because it was, in America, it was Warped Tour. Warped Tour was amazing. We got to play, what stage was it at the time? It was the Glamour Kill stage. It was like under the amphitheater. So every day we get to play, and we weren't in the sun, and there'd be tons of people just getting out of the sun. So we're playing for like, our fans, and then like 1,000 to 2,000 people just like kind of shade, getting in the shade. So it was such a great experience. And then we did a tour in Europe with the All American Rejects, which was mind blowing. Like it was just us and them, and it was just like one of our first big tours, and it was just like getting in front of like 4,000 people. Like I'm shaking. I'm like, oh my god, like, crazy. But that was probably one of my favorites too, the All American Rejects Europe tour.
And being in Europe too, and people overseas singing along to your songs, and you're like, how does this even happen? It's just like mind blowing for you guys, huh?
It's the internet, man. Small world.
Yeah.
So
definitely.
Yeah.
So after this tour, are you guys working on a record? Then you're going to tour again in the fall?
Actually, we're getting off this tour. We have 2 days off, and then we head out on a headliner, which is strictly East Coast. And then we're releasing a record in June or July. We're releasing an EP that just got we just got it done. So now we're waiting for to get all solidified, get the mixes back, get the masters back. Then we're gonna put that on our own, on like iTunes and Bandcamp and stuff like that. That should be out in June or July.
Nice.
Yeah.
There you go. So you were just saying like Bandcamp and stuff like Spotify. It is helping out a lot of musicians, and sometimes they don't realize that because they think, well, if I'm putting it out on these websites, kids can easily download it or whatever. But no matter what, it's still promoting. It's still helping you guys out, right?
I mean, I download records for free sometimes. I also buy them sometimes. It's one of those things. It's a flip of a coin for kids. Like I feel like if they come to a show, they might buy a record. If not, I don't personally care if you go home and download my record. As long as you're listening to music and you come to the shows, to me that's what matters. I mean, in this world, you can't really expect people to buy it because there's like, no one has, a lot of people don't have $15 to drop on a CD, stuff like that. But that's where like Spotify is such a cool thing. It's like, I love it. I have Spotify on my cell phone. I have like the premium edition, which is really sweet. I don't necessarily pay for it, but I got it I got a little code from a fan, so thank you. You can have up to like 3 cell phones logged on. So if you have a friend with Spotify, you should get their account because you can play like anything on Spotify all day long. It's great.
Nice. Yeah. Everything, a little bit for everyone.
It's got it Oh
there
yeah.
You go.
Lots of Justin Bieber. That's what I've been jamming.
And Britney Spears, the Toxic.
Spears, Justin Bieber, just like classic boy bands.
You do the Backstreet Boy thing in your living room.
Boys, NSYNC, O-Town, Together.
98 Degrees, don't forget about them.
I was never a 98 Degrees fan. No, I was. Yeah, I was.
That's because of the cliche, that's all.
Yeah, seriously.
But yeah, so Sparks the Rescue, and when bands first start, they want to have platinum records, they want to go on Warped Tour, they want to get all the major babes and all the groupies, and then it's like, for Sparks the Rescue, what was your whole motivation behind starting a band?
For me, it was just like, getting out of Maine at first and playing music. I've always loved playing music. My grandfather played music, my father played music as a profession, so it's kind of in my blood. I knew that's what I wanted to do. And obviously, like, I loved writing music, and it was always a cool way to get girlfriends. No,
I'll write a song about you next week. Hey, I'll write a song about that one.
Exactly. It works every time. No, I'm just kidding. But No, yeah, the main goal was just to have fun and play music. We never really worried about like getting a platinum record or anything. We're just like grassroots. For us, it's like a staircase. We keep climbing. I've been in this band touring for like 5 years now, and it's just fun. Like, I wouldn't want to do anything else. I don't care about making money or anything like that. Maybe someday down the line, but right now I'm just like a rambling man, kind of a gypsy, you know, just traveling.
Living life, man.
Living life.
Take it one day.
Living life, man. Just like traveling around, dude, and
Yeah,
like
man.
just traveling, man.
So earlier I mentioned that you guys did a cover of a Lady Antebellum song.
Yeah.
And the response to that, you know,
That was like, honestly, it's funny. That's like our most known song, our best selling song. I mean, it's not our song, but the cover we did of it. So it was really cool. We got a chance to do that with Fearless Records, and they put those like Pop Goes Punk out, and they were like, hey, we want you to do like a Pop Goes Punk, pick a pop song. We're like, hell no, we don't like pop. No, we do like pop, but we're just like, we wanted to do a Kesha song, and that ended up falling through, so we picked the Lady Antebellum, and I had a lot of fun with it. It was really cool. We just took, because it was really slow. So I think a lot of like the people that go and do the Pop Goes Punks, like I wasn't a fan of like half the records, because I felt like they would take songs that were already like kind of rocking and just do them, and like not like, when I did it, I really wanted to just make it a lot different and like rock it out. And that was like an easy song, because it was like going from a girl voice to a guy voice and like super country to rock and roll.
Right.
But there are some really great songs in it, but I felt like a lot of people fall short.
Yeah.
And I'm not afraid to say that. And you know who you are.
You do. Who covered that one? No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so is there other songs in the future that, you know, you probably think of where you're like, man, I would love to just take time from touring, take time from, you know, playing shows, and I just want to sit down and cover this song, damn it, right now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I do cover songs, but like that, like the Pop Goes Punk is a cool thing to cover. Like, I do sometimes when I go home, I play like cover shows where I try to like keep it, you know, you try to play like the original tune, but doing the Pop Goes Punk stuff is awesome. It's fun to take songs and like kind of make them your own. Like, what would I do if I wrote this song, you know?
Yeah.
That's what's awesome about it.
Now, a lot of people know about the Vans Warped Tour and how it helps such artists as Eminem and Kid Rock and, you know, Green Day get their start and stuff.
Yeah.
And when you guys found out you were going on the Warped Tour the first time, were you guys kind of like going, hey, that could be us? Or were you guys like, hey, dude, let's just play and be ourselves?
I mean, it was a lot of thinking. Like with Warped Tour, it's a lot of work. That was like one of the hardest working tours we've done. Like, I was out every day selling CDs to the line. Like, you really got to take advantage of the opportunity you're given if you play Warped Tour, because you have a chance to really show your music to like the 10 to 20,000 kids that are there. So we tried to walk around and promote and hand out flyers and play and have fun. It was a lot of work. It was a lot of fun, and it was really hot.
Yeah.
It was really hot. Yeah.
Hottest tour ever, man.
Hottest tour ever. Outside, like Arizona heat.
Thunderstorms in Texas.
Thunder. We went through a hurricane at one point. It was wild.
Crazy, man.
Yeah.
Life stories.
Oh, yeah.
And then when you have kids and grandkids, you're going to be like, hey, remember one day?
Your grandfather was pretty cool back in his day.
Yeah, that's awesome. So what years were you on Warped Tour?
We were on Warped Tour 2010.
2010.
So we're hoping to do it again next year. We're not doing it this summer, but hopefully we'll get back on it and rock out and have fun and live the life of Warped Tour.
And maybe, hey, Kevin Lyman, if you're watching this, maybe they're playing the Warped Tour's main stage. That'd be awesome.
I think it'll happen.
Yeah.
I do, yeah. We're just gonna headline it and rock it out.
Sounds good to me, dude. Well, nice meeting you.
You too, man.
Have a fun show tonight.
Thank you guys very much. Check us out, sparkstorescue.com. On Twitter at SparksToAlex. Check me out. I got a Tumblr, Facebook. Add me. Add the band on Facebook. Add the band on Twitter. Sparks the Rescue. Got a new CD coming out in July. So take care. Have a good one.
All right. Here on the Vinnie Langdon Show, Sparks the Rescue. Check them out now. Later.